But my first time when I came to Germany, I tried socializing, but it looked something different. They don't really smile and
Mm.
they are not approachable.
The person
Hmm?
that we are in the next 5 years,
Yeah.
it depends on the closest 5% that we spend time with today.
Yeah.
So that's how you're gonna be next 5 years based on whatever environment and people that you surrounded with today. Welcome to the show, bro. It's good to have you. You're one of my friends here in
Yeah.
Schmarkal.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself, bro? What's your name? Where you're from? And what are you doing here in Germany?
Yeah. So currently my name is Isaac Korte.
Isaac.
Yes, I'm from Ghana.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'm studying Schmarkal in Schule, and I'm
Mm.
studying that of international business and economics.
Nice.
Yeah.
International business and
Economics.
economics. Yes. Where exactly in Ghana you're from then?
At the outskirts of Accra.
Mm.
I used to live in Accra, but because of the congested so I had to kind of move out of Accra.
Mm-hmm. So how long have you been in Germany now?
Yeah, currently in Germany, it's been almost 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you're 2 years ahead of me.
2 years ahead of you, of course.
I've only been here 1 year. So how do you find it so far, bro? After 3 years now, you're in Germany.
Yeah. Here in Germany, before coming to Germany, Ghana was so vibrant with so much energy, right? To socialize. Right?
Socialize, yeah.
To socialize and all that. But my first time when I came to Germany, I tried socializing, but it looked something different. Because there was this kind of like, boy, sort of thing, like, okay, hi. They're kind of like, they don't really smile and they are not approachable. So it got to a point where I had to kind of like try to reserve myself from people. Not really reserve myself, but trying not to approach someone and later on it looks like you're imposing yourself into their space.
Okay, would you say that you make a lot of friends back in Ghana or here in Germany?
Back in Ghana was so easy. so because back in Ghana it's like you meet I can just meet a random person and we start chatting.
Random, yeah.
Hey, we just start talking. Even in the bars, they're like someone just bring up a topic and they start having a conversation throughout, and it's so nice. All right, it kind of like releases stress, and you don't even know that you're having issues. You start people start laughing, and
yeah,
I really miss home. Seriously,
you miss home. Would you say that you miss that kind of socialized settings in Ghana?
Yes.
Everyone's kind of open to just talk about anything, is it?
That's the thing.
Well, how do you find German then? The German people here?
They're not really open. You just try to engage, but there's a way they kind of like interact with you. Sometimes they even ignore you if they don't really know you in person. It's actually for them. It's in their culture. It kind of like it takes time for them to know you, and if they know you, they trust you. When they trust you, they're like a family to them. And trust me, if you become like a family to them, bro, they really help you a lot. That's the thing. But if they don't really know you and there's this kind of like tension for them to get to know you, it takes time for them to even build that bond, that trust in you before you get to that circle of years.
So they taking time getting warm up
it
to
takes
someone,
time.
yeah.
It takes so much time.
Yeah. Would you say that you have more international friends or German friends here?
International friends, I have lots of international friends. yeah, because I've been traveling a lot, like to Erasmus projects.
Oh, Erasmus?
Not from the school.
Oh, not from the school.
Yeah, with some organizations, and I've met lots of them. And it's so interactive. People from Italy, from Lithuania, Georgia, from Spain, others from Portugal. And it's on and on. The only thing is, I've been able to build this kind of like connection with them. Whereby if I should travel to, let's say, Spain, I'm like, hey bro, I'm here in Spain. How you doing? Where are you? Then that's when it's like, oh, I live here. Can you come and visit?
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah.
It makes it so much not like fun and enjoyable when you go for a trip.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But if you're like you're not sociable like with international friends, it actually depends. That's the thing. If there's this kind of like rapport, good. But here in Germany, no, I really don't have much friends because everyone is kind of like a bit conserved. Yeah, really conservative.
The Germans, is it?
Yes.
They're really conservative. Yeah, I had the same thing as well. When I first came in the first semester, I met someone in German, obviously. He's in my class, and then I was trying to talk to him, trying to warm him up. But after a while, he doesn't say hi to me anymore.
That's the thing.
Like when you come across and see each other,
he just ignores them, but
yeah, he just walk past by. I'm like,
yes.
So was it? How was the conversation before? You know what I mean?
No, it's actually with most of them. But when I moved to Erfurt, I had a German roommate.
German.
But he was so good. He was so good in the sense that he was even my first day to the apartment. He drove me. He came to Shimakade, picked me up, took me to Erfurt.
Really?
Yes, he did.
Wow, it's so nice.
Yes, and actually, even on that same evening, he took me to a party to have fun.
Oh, really?
And I was even surprised to some extent. I was like, what? But he was really good because he had traveled to a lot of places, stayed in other places for like years, and he knows how to interact with a lot of people. Where he is not maybe he only stayed in Germany and that's it. But he has been to other places and stayed there for like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and come back to Germany. So he knows how to interact with internationals.
He knows how to make friends or connect with people.
Connect with people.
Oh.
Even till now, even every Christmas, I'm able to go to their family home to celebrate the Christmas.
Really?
Yes.
The last Christmas this year?
I was with them.
Wow, that's amazing, bro.
Yes, that's it.
What are some of the unique things in Ghanaian culture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that you think most people don't know?
Okay. In Ghana, we are really friendly. We are really hospitable. Yeah. You could just come to Ghana and everyone asks you, where are you from? Do you need assistance? Do you need any help? Are you okay? Where do you live? Alright? You just want to know how you're doing, whether you enjoy living or staying in Ghana. Alright, as a tourist. It's so good. Because we are kind of like curious, okay. We in our culture it's more of like when a foreigner comes to our home or someone who visits our home, we need to treat the visitor with kindness, with respect, so that when he or she goes out, they can spread the good news or good message about the home of the person. So that's the culture. So even if you should come to Ghana and you need to meet people to interact with you, so they kind of like have this kind of hospitality towards you. So when you go out, you're like, wow, I really enjoyed my time in Ghana. It was so nice. I really loved it. I would like to go back again. It's more of like it's kind of like cultural thing. So as a culture, in our culture, even amongst my friends, right? If I should go to their home, that's what it's supposed to happen. They need to kind of like, okay, there's water. Do you need water? Yes. Then when you just try to cook some food, you just eat together and all sort of things. Then you start having a conversation. That's when you start having a conversation because yes, it depends. Some people you can just go to their place, maybe you have little things whereby you just interact with each other, then it goes on and on and on.
Any difference between Ghana, the Ghanaian cultures, and the neighboring countries? Is there any difference in the cultures?
There are lots of similarities. When you come to the West, we're like West Africa, lots of, let's say, the food, the dress. It's only the language, but that differs a little. All right, though most of them are a bit similar, but just some few differences.
Mm.
And that's why it's kind of like, yeah, the communication. But most of the stuff's really similar, really, really like so close.
Mhm.
So everything that we do.
So who's next? Who's the neighboring countries for Ghana? And
Normally, it's Ghana, Nigeria is it's a crazy thing. Like they kind of like it's more of brotherhoodness. So yeah, we really enjoy each other's company.
Mm.
Yeah, because anywhere I could just go to anywhere, right? And a Nigerian guy, see, he asked me, if he or she asked me like, where you from? Like from Ghana. I'm like, my Ghanaian brother. How you doing? It makes it so easy for us to interact.
Yeah.
I'm like, my fellow Nigerian brother. Yes, and we always talk about like compete, but in a very funny way.
Mm-hmm.
People see it to be like maybe are being aggressive to each other, but no, it's kind of like having lots of fun at.
Just banters, yeah.
But yes, the banters and like okay, for example, like the jollof rice.
Oh, jollof rice.
which is crazy. Like they'll ask, okay, Ghana jollof and Nigerian jollof, which one is the best?
Okay, jollof rice.
And,
So both of the countries have jollof rice.
yes, but actually it's not from Ghana. It's not neither is it from Nigeria. It's from Senegal.
Oh, jollof rice is from Senegal.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes, it's from Senegal. That's where it originates from. Yes, but we Ghanaians also cook jollof rice as well as Nigerians. But then Nigerians have a different way of cooking it,
Mm.
and Ghanaians also have a different way of cooking it. So it's still like a crazy thing going on.
I see. What's your favorite Ghanaian dish?
It's they call it kinky.
Kenki.
Kinky, yeah,
Okay.
kinky and fish. Actually, it's my traditional food where I'm from. Kenke is a staple food, like it's made of corn.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it has already been grinded. So it's been milled. It has already been milled. So milled, then it's cooked. Then yeah, it being made in the form of a ball.
Okay. Or like
Yeah,
the shape in
the shape of a ball. Then it takes time for it to kind of like cool off. Then before we have maybe the stew or some other thing accompaniment to it.
Mm.
Then it becomes a bit spicy.
I see.
Yeah, with fresh. Then yeah.
Okay. How many Ghanaians in Germany?
Okay, currently for that I really don't know
Mm.
the exact number
Mm.
of Ghanaians living in Germany because we don't really track the data of Ghanaians.
What about in Shmakalden, bro? How many Ghanaians in Shmakalden?
Yeah, in Shimakadin, but I'll just say close to 10.
Oh, 10, no.
Yeah,
It's quite a few.
yeah, it's really important in the sense that you can't be on your own to get things done.
Mm.
Right? You sometimes depend on someone to get something done. But it's more of like networking. You need to network and socialize for you to be helped.
Mm. Did you still remember when you first came, the very first day that you came to Germany? Remember, and how was it, the experience when you first came?
My first day in Germany actually was in winter. It was so crazy.
Winter 2022.
2022. That was in December.
Mm. Were you here in Schmagalden or were you in somewhere else in Germany?
Actually, I arrived in Frankfurt.
Ah.
Then from Frankfurt, then I head straight to Schmakalden.
Yeah, how did you get by from Frankfurt to Schmakalden? Did you study about Germany before you came and how to go about to Schmakalden?
Yeah, luckily for me, I contacted a friend. No, he wasn't actually a friend then, but a different person gave me his contact. Then he assisted me to be able to come to Shimakade.
Mm.
So good. Though sometimes they are kind of like late, a bit late, but not really late because some people are like, this Germany, it should be on time and all that. But normally it's not always like their fault. It depends. Maybe there's a breakdown. The train kind of like broke down or had an issue or something like that. So it kind of like caused a delay. Which is so far so good, but their train system is so good. It's so good. It's mostly on time. And if you realize that you are really late, you start running. Yeah. No, it doesn't wait for you.
Yeah, it doesn't wait for you.
It doesn't wait for you. Netherlands and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, there's any culture shocks here that you find in Germany?
Yeah, yeah, cultural shocks. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I've experienced a few.
No, tell us, bro.
How you try to socialize with other people, whereby you've met newly, and you want to know how you're doing or what goes on with their lives.
Mm.
It's kind of like you are invading their space.
We are invading their
Their
space.
space. That's the thing. You are invading in their space. Unlike when I was in Ghana, they kind of like see it as you are really concerned about them.
Mm.
You really want to know what's going on in their lives, and they really appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But here, it's more or less like, I don't know you. You're a stranger. Why do you want to come into my space?
Do you feel that barrier, invisible barrier? Is that what you kind of felt with the people? Or?
Yeah, yes, I do happen. I do happen to to feel that sometimes. Yes, and I've gone to a point where I kind of like had to psych myself and be like, I don't really care about such a thing anymore. Yeah, because when you kind of like face it to a point and you're like, okay, then that's it. Why should I even bother or worry about it? You don't even stress anymore about, or on what they do. Or you only kind of like focus on people who need that kind of energy. Yeah.
Yeah, I think most Asian and African, they're quite sociable people, bro.
Oh, and that's the thing. So like, hey, yeah, I know, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I still remember when I first came. I first came in Germany. I landed the same place as you in Frankfurt.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I first came, I'm like, okay, this is Germany. Okay, nice. I bring my two big bags, big luggage. You know, normally people in Malaysia was like, oh, this is tough. You have to carry the luggage, two big luggage. You have to get off from the train, and then you have to get on the train again.
Yeah.
You have to get off again. You have to do a lot of transit. But I was feeling quite confident, I would say. I was feeling quite, okay, this is still heavy, bro. I'm not going to break my back. It's still heavy, but I'm still carrying it around. But no people helped me. There's no one helped me during that time. Yeah. Yeah, even when I'm
You're on your own.
yeah, you're on your own. That's how that's how I find out when I first came here.
Yeah.
So you have to do on your own everything, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about living in Germany so far, bro?
Yeah. So far, living in Germany, what I would say is their their way of life, how they live their life, like their lifestyle. It's more of like they really appreciate nature and how it is like. They don't try to do it. Also, it has this own bad side of it, but it has a good side of it. Yeah, they kind of like try to immerse themselves in their culture and live in it, and not try to change anything about it. That's a good side of it, right? Because here in Germany, I realized that with nature, they really respect nature a lot. They just try to maintain it for the next generation, and the next generation to also maintain it. So they always make provisions for such a thing. But the bad side of it is their bureaucratic nature. How bureaucratic they are. It's kind of like they don't want to involve, like they don't want to evolve in their ways, like that of technology. They just try to maintain the way they do their own thing and not change.
Yeah. Do you think that they are a little bit not so progressive as the other Europeans? Is that what you think so?
Actually, there was something that I realized. It's more or less like they are deliberately keeping in that way so that their privacy or their data doesn't go out easily to anyone else. So it's kind of like they are very secretive with their personal information. So if that's how it's going to be, if they want to use a new technology, all right, they need to make sure, is it safe? Is it okay for everyone to be able to use without their data going out or going anywhere else? So they are so careful with it. But at the same time too, it's hampering their progress. Because there are some things which should take like maybe an hour. It takes days.
Yeah, it takes days. Yeah.
to get it done.
It doesn't have to be days.
That's the thing. It shouldn't be days. It's kind of like just press a button and you're done.
Yeah, this simple task.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's it. But normally it has to kind of like take some days on just a little task for them to perform. Then I'm like, no, this is so bad. But at the same time too, I just try to. But at first, I just wanted to understand them why kind of like behave that way. So it got me. It took me like some time to just try to understand why they behave that way. And the good side of it, yes, for their own privacy, like they don't want their data to be going out like that. Or yes, but the bad side of it is the bureaucratic nature. It is hampering progress. Yeah.
They're not the spontaneous people, are they, Germans?
If you say spontaneous, what do you mean by spontaneous?
Like impromptu, spontaneous. From what I heard, in Germany they have plans. So if they have plan, you have to.
That's the thing.
Yeah, stick to the plan.
Actually, they plan ahead. No, currently as we are talking, you could have some Germans they've already planned for next year. Yes, that's what they do.
It's a good thing.
It's actually a good thing. They plan ahead. So before anything, just let them know beforehand. It should be maybe months before. Okay, if you're having an event or something like that, you want to invite them, let them know maybe 3 months or 6 months ahead of time. And if they include it in their calendar, be sure that they are going to come. But if you don't tell them so early, what are going to say is sorry. I can't make it.
Maybe 1 week before it doesn't do anything.
No, for 1 week before it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Or 1 month before. Doesn't work.
1 month before he's going to be like, let me check my calendar to confirm if he's able to make it. That's the thing. But if you should tell him like 6 months or 3 months, he's like, okay, let me just try to check. So before he gets to a point, he's like, okay, I'll be able to make it. But if you don't tell him early, no, I'm not sure.
Is there any values that you picked up from 3 years now and you interacted with a lot of people? Is there any good things that you pick up during the whole duration 3 years here that you would say so?
I would say yes, because it is like everyone and their own culture from different places and how they live their life. Even what I would say is even twins have their own way of living. You can't say they all have the same character. It's never so. So for me, I love to analyze, get to know the person, understand the person, put myself in the shoes of the person. Right. And with the values, I wouldn't say I've really picked up some specific values, no, because as to what I said, a lot of people could maybe 10 people from India I could have interaction with them. Does not mean that they all have the same character, which I could be like, okay, I picked up from India or something like that. Though there are similarities, but it's not going to be the same. You understand? So if you move to individuals from maybe same countries or even different countries, it's not really the same. But you get to learn a lot from them. Yeah.
Bro, have you ever experienced any racism here in Germany?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah. It's crazy. Something I just prefer not to even talk about it though. Yeah, it's sometimes crazy. But I just try to. What I normally tell myself, it's more of like in my head, I'm like, what they say, is that true? No, that's not me. That's not me. I know myself. I know my self-worth. So if they are kind of like saying such silly things, I just laugh at them. I'm like, guys, your mind is like the chicken, like the brain of a chicken. So I don't really react or be like, oh no, guys, what are you saying? Or even try to do something crazy to them. But no.
Yeah, so you took the option of just ignore it, is it?
You kind of like there are options. It's either you ignore, react to it, or you find a smart way of just saying something like in a really aggressive way. That's the thing. Yeah.
Mm.
So it actually depends. The only thing is, it's in stages. You just ignore as if it's not you. They're talking to you. When you
Mm.
ignore them, they're like, okay, this guy's not really responding to us,
Mm.
and they're kind of like curious, like, why is he not responding?
Mm.
They expect you to kind of like say something silly or something.
Mm.
But here in Germany, I realized something that if you don't react as well, they continue doing it.
Mm.
So that's when the second stage also comes in. The second stage is when you tell them your mind. Speak up. You just tell them like, hey, I don't like what you're doing. Just stop.
Mm.
They respect that. That's what they respect.
Mm.
But if you don't say anything, they then turn out to be bullies.
Mm.
But if you just straight up like, okay, it ends here.
Mm.
Don't take me to that level.
Mm.
This no why
Mm.
I don't really like what you're doing. That's it.
Mm. Yeah, you meet some people, like, some
Yeah.
people are just like that,
Yeah. At first I was like, you see, back home you're like, eh. Then we just try to ignore. For the person to know your reaction, like, okay, I need to stop.
Mm.
But
Without any saying anything, yeah?
That's
They can read the room, yeah?
they can read the room and
Mm.
understand like, no, okay, the person doesn't really like what you are doing, so you need to stop. Then.
Mm.
But here in Germany, it's like I don't give a damn. I don't really care. So they keep on doing that until you speak out. You need to speak out for yourself. Here in Germany, I learned it the hard way.
Mm.
Speak out for yourself.
Mm.
If you don't speak out for yourself, it keeps on going on and on and on.
Mm.
And when you speak out for yourself, that's it.
Mm.
They just kind of like become quiet, don't say anything, and they even apologize in a way to you, right? And they just try not to get to that stage anymore, and that's it.
I was quite surprised because now we live in 21st centuries, but still some people are still being racist, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think the world is going global, it's globalization.
Yeah.
And of course, we see a lot of things on the internet about other people's culture and everything. So I think we're sort of being educated there through social media, to be honest with you. But there's still some people who just,
Yeah,
they have a different way of thinking, I would say so,
that's the thing.
Mm.
That's why I kind of like compare it to the brain of a chicken.
Yeah, a brand of a chicken, yeah. And you live in one of the greatest, top countries in the world, You still have that mentality,
That's the thing.
It still bugs me sometimes,
So sometimes when it happens that way, I'm like, as an intellect or as a learned person, why should I be in that position to kind of like have such conversation or talk with a person or to exchange words with such a person? You don't even stress.
You end up gonna stress more on yourself, is it?
That's the thing. So you don't even waste your energy or your words on such a person. You just move away. Or you just ignore. Just look at them. Just like, okay. Then he's like, okay, what's going on? But if it's kind of like something continuous, that's when you have to kind of like speak up for yourself. Tell him like, hey, yes, don't take it far. Alright? When he takes it far, he's like, no, this is aggressive. Then that's when you go to the test stage. That's being aggressive. Whether taking the person to the police or suing a person or that's it.
Yeah. Wow. So how many times have you experienced it now? Is it in Schmackhalden or in other places in Germany or?
Not in other places in Germany. It's actually in Thuringia.
Thuringia?
Yeah.
Oh. The place that we are now.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's the thing. But I've been to other places, no, not really. Though the only thing is sometimes you need to pay attention to the words. Though they wouldn't say it directly. The only thing is some people are already learned, not here in India. So when you move to maybe the west or any other place or the south Germany, sometimes you need to pay attention to how they relate with you, like the words, how they express their words to you, for you to be able to understand what they mean. Sometimes it could be in a very really bad way. Sometimes it could be in a good way whereby you need to be careful to interpret it very well, because you can't just be like, okay, it means like that's a racist thing, no. But you need to be careful and analyze it very well before you react. There are some things whereby you're not supposed to be saying, and they already know. So when they say that and you react, that's when you're like, oh, sorry. All right. Sometimes it's not maybe deliberate. Some of them are deliberate. They do it deliberately. So you just need to know how you're going to react. And,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully we will meet, good people along the way, bro.
Yeah. They are good Germans. Yeah. There are a lot of them whereby you're able to interact with them, and sometimes I'm like, it's because maybe they've experienced other cultures from different countries since they've stayed there for a while, and they have an engagement with them, or even maybe the upbringing of the person, how they were brought up. Some could ignore maybe fellow Germans who are kind of like being racist, and you're like, it doesn't make sense, and they just teach their kids like, don't be doing this, like the way they are behaving, it's not worth it. It makes no sense to be doing that sort of thing. So there are some people like that.
Yeah. Bro, do you plan on stay here in Germany longer, or you could go to another place?
Actually, I don't plan on staying in Germany for long, because for me, I'm really creative. I'm always using my brains. That's the thing. I'm always like, I just don't do one thing. I'm always on something else. Like from one thing, I'm also doing another thing. I'm doing another thing. Learning. It's for me. It's more of like fun learning and getting to know. Okay, I'm able to do this and that and that. Right? Because sometimes I would say school is good, yes, but some of the things are not being taught in school. You need to learn the hard way. Like you need to find it the hard way. Where do you find it? Maybe even on social media. Even for me to even waste time and try to be scrolling all the time, be laughing. Yeah, it's good. Sometimes it's good for your health, like to be laughing and all that. It's so good, but it shouldn't be all the time. For you to wait like 3 hours checking this and laughing, But if you're able to find interesting things to be able to learn, let's say how to create a faceless marketing
Faceless marketing.
on Instagram, YouTube, or any other way, anywhere to be able to earn money. Yeah, one time. And it doesn't cost a lot. It's some of them are even free.
Yeah,
You
free, yeah.
On YouTube you can even learn it. That's the thing. So it depends on what you use your time for. Because there's a saying that money, of course, you get money, but time you will never get it back.
Yeah.
The time you spend now, you lose it, you don't get it back anymore.
It's true.
You understand? So it depends on what you do with your time now to be able to achieve something. So that's what I'm doing.
Are you trying to explore more ideas? And is that what you're trying to do now?
For me, I always explore more ideas. And I love people who are kind of like creative. I love to talk to them. It's kind of like we kind of like have the same mindsets, and I get excited to have such conversations with such people.
I understand that.
That's the point.
I understand.
Yeah.
Bro, is living in Germany sort of shaping your future? Would you say so?
I wouldn't say completely. It's kind of like partially, in a sense that before coming to Germany, I already had my own plans, and with my own plans, I'm already building on it, and I'm still following on that part. But it took me some years and months to be able to make such a plan, and I'm still following that plan to be able to achieve what I want to achieve. So I have my end goal. Actually, I wouldn't say I have an end goal because it's kind of like endless. No, you achieve something today, then something else comes up, and you want to achieve again, move on. So it's kind of like the growth, and I enjoy the growth. And when I check myself, like normally I ask myself, in a year or 2 years time, how do I see myself to be? All right. So when I kind of like realize now, as I am now, compared to who I was in 3 years ago, is different. Currently, I'm kind of like I've grown, going to a pace whereby I really love it. if it hadn't been for me to come to Germany now, I'm not sure I'll be able to achieve some things that I want to achieve. Yeah.
So you are kind of experiencing the growth. Yeah,
Yes.
experiencing the growth, and you want to see how many things that you can achieve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's so many ideas in this world. Yeah.
A lot. The only thing is, it should be limited, like saying, okay, I want to live in Germany and to be able to achieve my dreams. No, it's not. Be open minded. You can do anything anywhere. The only thing is be creative. If you are creative, yeah, why not? Just like the faceless marketing, doesn't need you to be in Germany before you're able to start a faceless marketing project or something like that.
Yeah.
No.
It's true. But yeah, I feel fun in terms of, because I'm feeling that I'm growing myself. You know.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm learning. I'm growing myself. I'm doing things that maybe I never done before. So yeah, I think everyone.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So we shouldn't limit ourselves. We shouldn't limit our thinking capabilities. That's okay. Since we're in Germany, so let's limit ourselves then. Try to achieve something in Germany. That's it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's when you have to widen the perspective.
Yeah, well, that's why I keep on interacting with internationals, trying to and also traveling. And I also want to travel more to explore other places, other cultures, to get to know more people. Yeah, it could even happen that, let's say, tomorrow I just travel to Malaysia.
Yeah.
And just
Come to Malaysia.
yeah, I just stay there for 3 months. Then I just move on to the next place, Singapore or Indonesia.
Is it they had this thought of like maybe 3 months here because you have money, 3 months here, 3 months here.
That's the life, that's the life I want to live. You understand? Until maybe I get to a point where I'm like, okay, now I just want to relax, build a legacy, and not just having fun.
You have a big vision,
bro. That's why I'm like, my goals are endless. It's kind of like you should have a goal whereby it kind of scares you. You wake up and like, no, I have not achieved this. Let's get it done. I need to do this and that and that and that and that. That's what keeps me up.
Do you feel this every day here in Germany, or?
Yeah, for me, it matters wherever I go to. It's kind of like it keeps me up to be able to do. I need to do this. I need to achieve that. Even if sometimes be like, okay, I need money to do this and that. No, it does not really matter whether you need money or not. The only thing is, you need to have the knowledge, the idea on how to approach it. Right? If you don't have the knowledge, how can you be able to approach it? You don't even think about the money. Though yes, you are thinking of the money to start. But if you don't have the money, yes, keep on learning. Get to a point whereby, okay, you get to a point, then you're like, okay, I have to maybe work maybe a part-time job or a full-time job for a while, giving yourself some limits. Getting it, then you start funding your businesses or any other thing you want to do. Then that's it. Do you get it? Yeah. So it shouldn't kind of limit you, then try to be like, okay, in your own box or in your own bubble, this is what you can do and that's it. No.
Yeah, for sure. There's so many, you don't know your full potential,
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think that if I could argue, do you think you need someone to push us to see how far we can go? Because sometimes we limit ourselves, we say, oh no, I couldn't do this. But you sometimes have people who just pushes you and you end up doing it and then, it works out. Do you think that approach works?
Yeah, actually it works. Why do I say so? Just like I said, creativity. If you have people who are really creative and they start telling you what they've been able to do, you're like, oh wow, you've been able to do this within this short period. Then you start asking yourself, what am I doing? Why am I wasting so much time? So in a rush, you're like, okay, I need to start learning. I need to start doing this and that and that and that. But if you find yourself in an environment whereby people are not creative, all right, but they are stagnated, you in a way to, though you are creative, but you see yourself so high among them, And when you find yourself so high among them, and that's not a good environment for you.
Yeah, you feel like you're much better than them.
That's not a good environment for you. You need to go to a place whereby you're always constantly learning something new, and you're like so eager to learn. But if you're in such a stagnated place, you will not grow. You just within a short period you also be stagnated. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to kind of like be in that situation. But if you find yourself in that environment, it kind of like pushes you to get yourself into such
I really believe in environment, to be honest with you. Because the person that we are in the next 5 years, it depends on the closest 5% that we spend time with today. So that's how you're gonna be next 5 years, based on whatever environment and people that you surrounded with today.
Of course.
Exactly. And it's a law of the universe actually. So like you said, you mentioned we have to go see people who are much better than us, more competent than us, more knowledgeable than us. Actually, we can feel it, bro. If we meet that person and then you see them, you are inspired by them. And when you feel small, that's when you know, okay, there's another level to this game.
Yes.
It's like you're going up the stairs, you know.
That's
okay. You go on stairs, then you're better than anyone. Okay, this is good. I'm here, and then you're trying to go another stairs. I don't know a lot of things. I feel small again. But you have to kind of pull yourself through to another step, you know. And the step is endless, I think.
That's the thing.
Step is endless, bro. Yeah, I've got a question, bro, for you, bro. If what advice would you give to people from Ghana if they want to come to Germany? Since you are experienced here for the past 3 years, what do you think? The best advice?
Actually, my best advice to them is you come to Germany to acquire knowledge. Alright? And with the knowledge that you acquire, you should take it back home. In the sense that it's not really fully developed. And that's the opportunity to grow. Alright? If you're like, oh okay, in Germany, that's where I'll make my breakthrough. That's actually not quite the real thing. But if you are able to acquire the knowledge and the skills, take it back home, that's a big investment to you and the continent. But you should know that that's going to be something big for you. Other than maybe staying in Germany for long or having your generation growing in Germany.
What are the things you think Ghana, in your opinion, Ghana could improve? Now you've been here, you live in another country, you've seen it in this country. And then what do you think the things that lack in Ghana? Would you say so?
I'll just say that of technology. But at the moment it's kind of like progressing slowly. Because though there's something I didn't tell you. Though I study IB, International Business and Economics, but I'm also a cloud DevOps engineer. So studying cloud infrastructure and all that.
So you also study about cloud engineering. So you have that skill.
I have that skill.
Okay, nice.
So it's really good, for which I'm able to take it back home or use it in Germany for a while, because Germany is not really gotten to that point yet. Which is like I can just start if you want open maybe start a consultancy firm or something like that. That's when you also can like start and do that. And the only thing Ghana is also lacking is our leaders politically. I mean, they should use resources for which it's meant to be used for, and not for their own benefits. Because in Ghana we have lots of resources, so many, whether gold, bauxite, magnesium, timber, even recently we have oil. We have
we have oil.
We do have oil. So we have a lot of oil, and it's so many. vast in lots, like vast in resources. That's the thing. But the only problem is the technical know-how.
Mm.
That's why people can like travel
Mm.
to other places to learn, to other countries, and be able to come back home and contribute to
Mm.
their countries.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, is there a lot of Ghanaians move outside the country that lives outside the country?
Currently yes, because at some point I would say Ghanaian with their population, most of them are the working force.
Working force.
So that's from 18 to 55, right? That's
50
the
years
working,
old, yeah?
yes. And most of them are unemployed. Though they
Oh.
have the skills,
Mm.
they've attended university, completed,
Mm.
but there's no job,
Mm.
right? So if there's no job, well, it makes their skills or whatever they learn redundant. Like it
Mm.
doesn't make sense for them to just stay home and do nothing.
Mm.
So it'd be best for them to move to other countries,
Mm.
work there, get the knowledge, and when they are ready, they can also come back, set
Mm.
up businesses for people who are already unemployed or cover up the unemployment rate to cover it up.
Mm.
Then yeah.
Would you say there's a brain drain in Ghana now because a lot of skilled people went outside the country? Do you think there's something?
At first, you would say it's a brain drain, whereby people are kind of like traveling out of the country. But at the same time, too, I would say it's not, because if they are already staying, like they're already in the country, all right, and they're not using the skills that they have,
Mm.
it becomes obsolete.
Mm.
The skills that they acquired becomes obsolete. So what's the essence of it, of they staying in Ghana and not taking it outside and work, gain more experience, improve on what they've learned, then be able to bring it back.
Mm.
Do you understand? So I wouldn't say it's a brain drain,
Mm.
but it's another way of self development
Mm.
on their career.
How's the business culture there in Ghana
Yeah,
that you know so far?
yeah. For in Ghana, I would say it's so good.
Is it also easy to open a company in Ghana?
The same, it's quite easy, but they still have this kind of like the same bureaucracy, but not so compared not as compared to Germany. Yeah, though it's easy for you to create a company, but sometimes it takes a while for you to be able to set up a company here in Ghana. Yeah.
What are the industry that flourish there in Ghana now? Now that you see
Mm.
now,
I would say it's manufacturing.
manufacturing.
Why do I say so? Because we have lots of resources,
Mm.
like um, agriculture, for example. All right, we grow lots of stuff,
Mm.
but for you to kind of like process the raw materials into semi-finished or finished goods,
Mm.
they really don't have the industries, the companies.
Mm.
Though there are some companies there that, yeah, but we still need more
Mm.
to be able to come to Ghana, then work.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you think that they need to set up the infrastructure for manufacturing more?
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's in abundance. It's in abundance.
To be honest, Africa has a lot of resources. Africa, I think, is a rich continent. Africa itself, you know.
It's not you think, it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, for us to be able to tap into it, the machineries for us to be able to process it. And yeah. And the second thing is for us to be able to trade amongst ourselves. It's not maybe when it gets the materials, yeah, okay, then we are taking it to Europe, then to America, and we don't even trade amongst ourselves. That's the only issue. So, but at the moment, it's such a thing is being resolved, and in no time, Africa is going to get to that pedestal, and
Yeah.
like it's going to be a great change.
There's a statistic that says that by 2050, Africa is going to be a top. Africa, yeah, they're going to be a top countries. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think colonization definitely screwed
Big time.
big time.
Actually, it's good that we have
pointless borders
That's
for
the
no
thing.
reason.
It's good that now we have social media. At first, they maybe let's say news channels from foreign countries. They just I don't want to mention names, but they'll just come and telecast things for us to like believe, like, ooh, wow, is that really true? This person is this and that and that and that. For example, Muammar al-Gaddafi.
Gaddafi, Libyan.
He did nothing. Now Libya is now in toil.
Yeah.
It's completely damaged.
Yeah.
Libya was a place whereby most Africans would like love to go to spend. Even they weren't even thinking of Europe or even going to America or other thing. Because in Libya it was free education. They had a lot of oil, and the system was so good. Transportation system was so good. But ever since
they
in the invasion, they killed him.
They killed him.
Now they've even ignored, as if they don't even know Libya. Do you understand? As if it doesn't exist.
Yeah, people forgot about it.
That's the thing. So you need to ask yourself, why is it so? So most countries, and now in Africa, we've risen up. We are like, not this bullshit anymore.
Yeah, there's a rising revolution.
Yeah.
So Ghana used to be under the British or under another European?
No, Ghana was once under. Actually, it's a history, but British was the last, and we were the first country to gain independence. Yeah.
From the British, yeah?
Yeah, from the British. By may he so rest in peace, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
He's a very famous figure.
Yes, yeah.
He's the one that.
Yeah, in Africa, not. He's famous in Africa. He's a pioneer. Yeah.
Pioneer of all the independence countries in Africa. Yeah.
He was the one who caused the revolution. He was the one who instigated the revolution in Ghana and encouraged other people to do that. So ever since, people started revolution, like, in order to be able to gain the independence.
Yeah. I think African countries, they realize it now. They're taking action. I think I've heard about Burkina Faso. They're taking drastic action, bro. They just went.
Yeah. They are doing massive things now.
They're doing massive things. Yeah. I can see the rising of African countries, bro. This is good news, because it's not like you guys are behind or we'll say so. You guys have humongous resources. Maybe you guys just get screwed over by the colonization. After the independence, within the contract, you have to give up most of the country's revenue to the colonizers.
No, it's actually they call it neocolonialism.
Neocolonialism.
Yes, because though you are done with colonialism and you've gained independence, because the same person, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, warned us that though you guys have gotten independence, but I still know that we are now moving to the era of neocolonialism. All right, and the neocolonialism is maybe the economy whereby they just try to use sanctions and restrictions and all that money to, though they wouldn't be there physically, but their presence will be felt in the country.
The presence, yeah.
Their presence will still be felt in the continent, in the countries and the continents.
It's like an overshadowing, yeah.
That's the thing. So we need to be careful. And he warned us like years ago, and we didn't take heed. We didn't really understand what he was saying. And so now people are realizing that no, we need to kind of like make sure that we don't get ourselves into this situation. We need to overcome it. That's why there's this revolution everywhere in Africa.
Yeah, this is good news.
Yes,
good news. Because the only African country that I've been is Morocco so far. I would love to go. I've met people from Ghana, from Kenya, Burkina Faso, Nigeria. I would love to go to those places, bro.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah, if I got a chance to do so.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Let's have some questions, yeah? I will have some nice fun questions before we end our podcast, bro.
Okay.
So, which is better? Ghanaian jollof or Nigerian jollof rice?
Of course, Ghanaian jollof rice.
We're gonna start a war, bro. I bring another Nigerian, bro. No, mine is better. No, mine is better. The way you cook it is different, Yeah,
it's Ghanaian jollof rice.
Ghanaian jollof rice, Would you rather eat the German sauerkraut for a week or go without jollof for a week?
Bro, I will never take German sake. No.
Have you tasted before?
Yeah, I tried it before. I couldn't handle it. Yeah, it's too sour.
I'm gonna be honest, German food is bad. I'm so sorry. It's just
I wouldn't.
it's just bad, bro.
If it's something else, but yeah, if it's gonna be pizza, but not. I don't even taking pizza.
Oh, you didn't take pizza.
Yeah, maybe once in a while, but no.
Okay. Bro, if Germany and Ghana had a dance battle, who would win? Who would you win and why? Ghana. Yeah. All the way. Yeah. Ghana's gonna win, bro. You guys know how to dance, bro. I'm saying honestly, bro. The Western shaking
yeah.
You got the groove. Okay, what's the one German word that you still can't pronounce it right?
Can't pronounce it right? Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung. Entschuldigung.
Is it?
Ensured or ensured?
That's the thing. Now you're trying to go.
I'm confused now.
Yes.
Entschuldigung.
Entschuldigung.
Ensured or ensured?
That's the thing. So.
Hello, Germans, please correct us, okay? Please hit us up. Teach us German. Entschuldigung. Yeah. I couldn't. Yeah, I couldn't say that.
Currently, you're just guessing. Like you're just kind of like, is it the right thing or not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to look it up. I think I couldn't say that the courses, our courses, international business economy in German is vicious chef.
No. For me, I always translate it. I don't even try to stress myself. No.
Yeah, I always went Geschäft. That's it. Only good chef business. That's it. Okay, bro, we near the end of our beautiful conversation podcast, bro. I just want to ask another question, bro. What message do you want to share with other people that are listening out there to our podcast? And those who are curious, or to live abroad, what message would you give them?
Yeah, what I would say is this is really a great show.
Oh, nice.
For people to get to know like how people interact on the cultures of other internationals and to know what they think of them to be. And the second thing is if you plan on coming to Germany or you plan on going abroad, you should have put things in place, have a plan of what you want to achieve. And it shouldn't be like, okay, I'm just coming abroad just for a safe haven. That's actually not the right thing to do. But be able to know what you want to achieve, have a plan, then everything will be okay for you.
So just prepare before coming.
Yes. You should know what you want to achieve, for which you are coming to abroad, and you shouldn't be like you're just coming for coming sake, and be able to get a career job and start working, which wouldn't make sense. But if you have your own clear path on what you want to achieve, maybe you come in here. It's good that you have a plan. So when you come in here, you're like, okay, you need to make some utterances, some changes somewhere. It's really going to help you, rather than not having any plan. You just come here, you just do anything haphazardly. You just be aimlessly, aimlessly, and not doing anything. So that's the thing.
So where can people follow you or learn more about Ghana, bro?
Yeah, if they want to learn more about Ghana, they can just follow me on Instagram, which is Quatey, which is IQUAR.
Yeah, we will write that down. Yeah,
02 02 on Instagram. So it is available there.
So you will, and you're doing business as well, yeah.
Yeah.
What business are you doing now, bro?
Currently I have 3 or 4 projects I'm working on, but it needs some time to kind of like be in the production stage, for which I'll have to. But I have one for bed sheets. Yeah. Second one is now for that's a pesto. That's
Sorry?
pesto.
Pesto.
Yeah.
You mean the cooking pesto?
No, pets.
Oh,
pet
pets.
supplies.
Oh, pet store.
Yeah.
Okay, the pet. You supply food for cats, dogs, pets. Okay.
Yeah, even their chains and all that. Yeah.
Pet accessories,
Accessories,
pet
and pet foods and all that.
Mm.
But it's taking some time, so I have to kind of like relax a bit. But I have my own e-commerce website
Oh, nice.
for each one of them.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
That's the thing. So it's gonna take some time for me to get it done. So but I'm hoping like maybe at the end of the year or by the first 6 months of next year, I should be able to launch them.
Yeah, hopefully. I wish you all the best, bro.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank
It's
you.
been a
Thank you.
pleasure to talk. You shared a lot about Ghana, bro.
Yes.
And I really hope that your business or your career, your goals, whatever you're trying to pursue now, I wish you can get it in the future.
Thank you.
And perhaps you're gonna be a different person in the future, the best version. I think so.
I'm always learning, man.
That's
Always
good.
learning.
Always learning. That's very good, bro. If anyone you wanna ask some more questions, you can leave it in the comments down below, and make sure please subscribe to the channel. Please, we are just students in Shmakal. Yeah, we're students. We're trying to make a change. Yeah, we're trying to do some innovation, some ideas, some businesses. We're trying to get more around this world, and we really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button and share it to your friends, your close relatives, and please share this show to everyone else. Okay, so that's all from us. I'll see you guys. Ciao.